here in this McDonald's knowing now why I'm in second place. I have chills. I'm no longer hungry.
I think the food taste kind of did that too, I'm gonna be honest.
The floors as well.
It's not healthy.
No. I have a confession myself. Second grade. Miss Hemberly's class. Remember we sat by each other?
I do.
I cheated off your test.
I knew it!
I knew I had to confess to you one day, but it just felt like now was the time.
You should be third place!
You take that out of your mouth! You know in my heart, in your heart, I am in first place.
You're gonna be in fourth.
How dare you!
Awesome. All right, for this next one, I'm going to have Alana, Lily, Jamie, Justine, and Sky. All right. It's 5 actors, 5 scenes, so make a square with a point. Great, awesome. Okay, perfect, just like that. Okay, the way this is going to work is we're going to see a lot of different scenes, and we're going to kind of flick through them like we have a TV remote. Okay, so we're going to see some different genres for these different scenes. These two are going to be in our first scene. What is a genre that we can give them?
Paranormal romance.
Oh. All right, I love it. Okay, paranormal romance. All right, that's yours.
Normal romance.
Left. All right, so I'm going to say left, and then they're going to go, and we're having a different scene. Okay, what's the opposite of paranormal romance?
True crime.
It's kind of the same, maybe a little bit.
What kind of podcast are you listening to, Bess?
Oh, I don't know.
Animal doctor.
Oh, animal documentary, okay?
Animal documentary.
Left. All right, for these two,
Here's a goal.
I don't know.
A western.
I want her to sing, a western, that's a good one. Western, okay?
Western.
Left. All right, and then for these two,
Horror.
Reality.
what did you say?
Horror.
A horror, okay, you guys are horror. Horror. Left. All right, and then one more for these two. What's the genre?
Comedy.
We're trying.
Rom-com.
Okay, a telenovela. Yeah, I like that. Telenovela. All right, for you two. That's like a soap opera. Is that good? Yeah? All right, look at each other and say telenovela. Telenovela. Left. All right, okay, so everybody, y'all remember your genres in your head? Okay, for these two, let's get them started with a round of applause.
Is this the afterlife? Wow. It kind of just looks like my room where I died. Oh, that's my body.
Who are you?
My name's Tegan.
What are you?
I think I'm a ghost.
How can I see you right now?
Oh, you must be special. We must be connected in some way. What is your name?
Vanessa.
Left.
Did you see the cheetah? It's going over that way.
Oh,
Do you
it's
have
running real fast.
Grab the camera, grab the camera. You're not close enough. Go away a little further. Oh, not too close. It's coming at us.
Oh, God!
Left.
Nice spurs you got there.
Oh, thanks, Miss Bessie.
Did you go to the spur store?
I went right to the spur store.
They had a buy one, get one.
They did. I got one from my husband, too.
I got spurs on my hat.
Well, you know, that husband of mine, he ran off into the desert with those spurs.
It's a spur thief.
Left.
But that doll is louder. That doll is moving.
What did it do?
I don't know. I just saw its head. Its hair twirling, and you know I got it from that
The antique store.
antique store.
That we went to over the weekend.
She warned me, but I didn't listen.
Left.
I know about your plot to take over the family business. You will not get away with it.
How did you know? How did you hear me, Roberto?
Maria told me! that you are embezzling money under Father's name, and you stole the cat. I can't feel you.
No, but I feel like there is something. Some kind of connection. There must be a reason you can see me. In this plane beyond planes, in this life beyond life.
It's like telephone, or telematic?
The cheetah got me.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was kind of hungry.
Well, now I'm on my own. I need help.
Let's just get on this horse
What?
and we'll just go into the sunset.
Left.
She's really drunk!
Why didn't you tell me? She told you.
I'm sorry, I thought she was friendly.
Left.
Mr. Whiskers deserved better.
Mr. Whiskers and I deserve each other. You have no idea what you were talking about.
Well, we must find a way. Maybe we can bring you to my plane or mine to yours.
Wait, I can't feel you, but your muscles.
I've got a kit here.
Bleeding out
I
fast,
got
boss.
a kit. Here's a Chick-fil-A wrapper.
Left. Where take me? Town is that way.
Oh, whoops.
Left.
Quick, throw something at her. Beat that girl. She's not going down.
Left.
Ah!
You stay down.
How dare you? We were lovers once. A lover may never strike another.
Everybody knows that the family business belongs to me.
Well, I'm telling Whiskers, and he will not be happy with you.
And see.
Amazing. All right, this next one is we're going to see some more confession scenes. Okay, so can I please have Andrea and Steven? All right, for these two, let's go ahead and get a restaurant for them. You guys are at Taco Bell. And can I get a relationship for them?
Friends with benefits.
I don't know. It's his wife's birthday. I don't know. Any other ones?
Teacher, student.
Okay, teacher student. Okay, teacher student. All right. All right, everybody, let's get them started with a round of applause.
Hey, Teach.
What's up?
What's up? What are you doing at Taco Bell?
Well, I actually, you see, I have a confession to make.
Really? What?
I saw you on Instagram and I followed you here, but it's not inappropriate.
Why is it not inappropriate? You're the teacher. I'm the student.
Well, when you say it like that, it sounds weird, but I'm telling you it's not because I am the teacher. And you're the student. It's okay.
It's okay. So Mr. Robinson, the principal, who's in drive-thru right now, it's okay that we're here together and he's not going to say anything?
Well, don't tell him.
But he's about to come around the side of the
That's why we're eating inside.
well, as long as you're telling something, I've got a confession to make.
Okay. I don't feel like that's appropriate because I'm the teacher. I don't know.
But this is relevant. It has something to do with it. Me
Okay,
and
all right, I
Mr.
understand.
Robertson?
Oh,
Kind of.
getting on?
Yeah.
How is he? I mean, I'm sorry. You're such a good student.
Can I get Jamie and Terry? Jamie and Terry. All right, You're in a zoo cafe. And what is the relationship?
President, vice president.
Okay. President, vice president. Don't be current, please. I would appreciate that. All right, president, vice president. Here we go.
Well, it was a good cabinet meeting.
It was.
Yeah.
I didn't like the tone and the nail polish color on one of the cabinet members.
Yeah, Commerce Member Johnson. He really,
The blue.
I just,
I think a navy would have been better.
you know, the good thing about this is you are the president, and if
Wait,
you don't
can you
like,
just say that again?
you are the president. If you don't like that secretary, you can fire her.
The secretary does a lot of the work. Actually, I have a confession to make.
A little louder.
I have a confession to make.
What is it?
I don't do shit. I just come in, I walk fast to make it look like I've got somewhere to be. I shut the door. I drink a coffee that someone has put in a drawer and it is full of sugar. You knew this, right?
Of course I did. What kind of confession is that?
It just feels better saying it out loud. But don't say anything, because I'll reach out to the news and, you know.
Oh yeah, the news. Oh, wow.
So now you're stuck with that
Yeah,
confession.
yeah. We'll get that anchor call on us. Well, I mean, as long as we're talking, I have a confession to make as well.
What's that?
You know that secretary you don't like?
Yeah.
I'm sleeping with her.
I mean, is it consensual?
Sometimes.
All right, can I have Holly and Justine? Holly and Justine. All right, okay, what is the location they can be in?
Castle.
All right, a castle. You guys are in a castle, and what is their relationship?
Newlyweds.
You guys are newlyweds in a castle. Here we go!
I love champagne and the married life.
I love you too. I love champagne and I love this castle.
I can't believe we found this on Zillow.
The moat was such a find.
And the alligators,
Oh, the best.
nothing less than 6 feet long.
You know what? The monkeys confuse me a little bit.
I do agree.
Yes, yes.
I just love having all this money, and it's just amazing.
Do you think we could go swimming in the moat?
Absolutely.
Skinny dipping?
I don't know. I have a confession to make. I married you for your money. I'm sorry. I mean, but you're already married to me, and you didn't sign a prenup, so you're stuck with me now.
That's okay. I still love you anyway.
How nice.
But I also do have a confession to make. You know those alligators in the moat?
Yeah.
They like you too.
I'm scared. I'm calling the police.
There are no police, honey. You're stuck with me and the alligators.
Oh my God. You're gonna die.
Yes, you are gonna die.
All right, this next one, can I please have Caleb, Alexis, Terry, and Andrea?
I want the big one.
Okay. Okay, great. Here, sorry, there is yours. All right, this right here is our very esteemed panel of experts. We are so grateful to have them. We have flown them in from all over the world, and they are going to be experts in the fields that we are going to give them, okay? So now, for Terry, could I please have an area of expertise?
Astrology.
Astrology. Can we make it like a little bit funkier, like astrology? like add something onto it? Like astrology for squirrels?
Okay.
Did I say it again? Yeah, I don't know. Or something like that. I don't know. Anybody helps out.
Medieval astrology.
Medieval astrology. That's what it is. Medieval astrology for you. Okay, for Andrea.
Whale sounds.
Whale sounds. I love that. Okay, wonderful. Okay, for Alexis.
Toupees.
What'd you say?
Bird law.
Bird law. I know, but it's gonna be great. Bird law. Yeah, like you're a lawyer for birds. Yeah. Okay, for Caleb.
Insect sex ed, balloon stretcher.
What did you say back there?
Insect sex ed.
Insect sex ed.
Yes. All right, we're gonna review. Okay, we have.
Medieval astrology.
Yes, we have.
Whale sound.
Yes, we have.
Bird law.
And
Insect sex ed.
yes. Okay. All right, everybody, let's give them a round of applause. Hello and welcome today to our panel. We are so thrilled to have all of these people. We would love it if you would all introduce yourself, tell us your name, and if you could please tell us, how did you get into this area of expertise? What brought you here? I'm going to start down here with medieval astrologist.
So my name is Cornelius Voldemort. I have a love for medieval astrology. There are approximately 2 other people in the world interested in this. And so I really wanted to be the third. I studied at Oxford, and that's how I got into this.
Amazing. Wow. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, next.
Well, my name is Katerina Masterbelli, and it's just like a pleasure to be here talking about my favorite topic, whale sounds. It is something that I have been into for so long now, but it first happened because I was traveling and I just heard that. Sorry, my heartbeat. And now I spend all my time invested in whale sounds.
Beautiful. That's so beautiful. Thank you. All right, next.
Well, my name is Jeff. And it's been a while now where I just noticed birds don't have rights. And someone needs to stand up for them, so that's where I come in.
Wow, amazing. Important work that you're doing. It's very important. All right, next.
My name's Russell Squid. There are 2 things I care about more in this life. Insects and sex. Been into it all my life. There's nothing I care about more.
Wow, beautiful. From birth, you've been into it. I love it. Okay. All right. The next question that I have for you is, I would like to know, what's the hardest thing for a day on the job? A challenge you faced. We're going to go ahead and start here first, and then we'll make our way down. The hardest part of your job.
Sure, I probably would have to say avoiding talking about the dork. And I don't know if people know about that. It's not appropriate, but it's just the biggest part of the besides the body, and it's really difficult to not get into with everyone.
Wow. What sound does that make?
Woo!
Thank you. That sounds really hard. All right, next.
I have to say the hardest is when you get a blue jay and a cardinal up against each other. I don't know if it's the blue and the red, and I don't know, but they really go at it, and I always have to get in between them and push them apart. It's a real challenge.
Yeah, that sounds challenging. All right, next.
Hardest thing about my job, you have the exact opposite problem I do. Observation is the thing that's hardest. Getting 2 insects to fuck is the... Sometimes they just don't want to do it. You gotta roll some pheromones on them, get them in there, and record the whole thing. Keep it in my private collection.
Wow, yeah, that's challenging. All right, here.
The hardest thing about my job is explaining to people how I got into it. So I love to take out my armor, put it on, and I walk around town with it, and I scare people, and I take my javelin and I just hit myself in the leg over and over and over again. And then I just explain to people, well, that's what Virgos do, and that's how Virgos originate.
All right, does anybody have a question that we can ask all 4 of these people? A general question for them?
How did you get to your expertise, field of expertise?
How did you get into your field? I think that we answered that earlier, or like the very first question. So maybe what's something that you've accomplished? What's your biggest accomplishment? in your area. So here, I'm going to start with you.
Me?
Yes.
Well, like I said, these Cardinals and Blue Jays, they have issues. I did settle a divorce between two. They had some children, and they were real cute, you know, Blue Jay Cardinal crossover, but the divorce got ugly.
Wow. And that's a good accomplishment.
I accomplished it because they settled on which nest they'd split the kids between.
Yeah.
And it all ended up being okay.
Wow, beautiful, amazing. All right, your biggest accomplishment.
Well, me being part of the insect sex studies, we've identified 39 different types of insect sperm. It's part of the grand collection now, and I have my name on a plaque.
Wow.
It's really nice on my desk.
Wow, amazing. All right, right here, your biggest accomplishment.
I once talked about this for approximately 9 hours. At the end, there were negative people listening.
Somebody die?
Yes.
Yeah. Right. All right, next, and your biggest accomplishment.
Oh, wow. Okay, we don't want to force the whales into anything, of course, but I discovered that if you tickle them, they make really intense sounds. We don't need to get into how I know that, but I then took content for the gram. And as it turns out, people really were into that, and so now I have a CD that is on the underground market, but it's doing fabulous.
Amazing. All right, guys, your last question is, you are all writing an autobiography, and we have all pre-ordered it. We're very excited. I need to know, what's the name of your autobiography? It really encapsulates what you do and who you are. We're going to start down here. The name of your autobiography.
Ins and outs. A box. Detailing the many different sex positions above an insect can have. People may not know about number 49. I suggest you read.
Wow. We can't wait. We can't wait. All right, right here, your autobiography. What is it called?
You do not want to read this. The most boring book ever written.
Okay. All right, thanks for the warning. Okay. Next.
Whale, woes, and whoops.
Beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, and last but not least,
Birds need representation too.
yes, amazing. Thank you. All right, now we are going to start our I Love list. Okay, so our first group we have Lily, Caleb, Emily, Andrea, Jamie, and Justine. Come on up here. Okay, all right, and you guys are just going to line up. I'm going to move this. Sorry. And you guys are going to give us an I love list, all right? So Andrea's going to start, and then we're going to go 2 times through, okay? You guys are on deck. As soon as they come off, you are going to come on the back line and initiate some scenes, okay? So can we get a word to inspire this I love list? Any word?
Journey.
I heard journey, all right? So you're inspired by journey. Here we go.
I really love doing weird shit on my journey of life. For example, all I have to do is just ask a friend to get dressed up as a blow-up unicorn, and she says yes, and we'll dance around in Forsyth Park. Love it. I love weird shit.
I love going to Forsyth Park and having picnics on the green grass and eating macarons from France and just throwing grapes in my friend's mouth.
I love playing with food. I love to cook food. I love to make dishes. The harder the dish, the more fun it is. The longer it takes, a 10-hour roasted lamb, I'm here for it. I'll love food.
I love gardening and going to community gardens and having your own plot and sowing and reaping the land, planting all your fruits and vegetables, picking berries, getting thorns caught in every orifice of your surface. I love photo albums. I love going through and just going on the journey, going back to when I was
in 5th grade and had that terrible haircut with bangs straight across and layers. Hello. And I also love going back and looking when I was behind the camera and taking terrible photos, yet they still made it into the albums and trips. Yeah, you just see all the different journeys, and then it's also a journey through time.
I love playing video games purely for nostalgia. I have a Wii collection. I must have gone through my Sonic games like 50 billion times. Or DS games. But yeah, I love visiting old memories.
Love it. All right, going back to you, Andrea, and then one more time through.
I really love, not so much these days because I've calmed down, but I really love getting into shenanigans and doing things that I probably shouldn't be doing, but I'm also not getting caught for it, like jumping over a fence in France in the Pope's quarters.
I love watching Survivor and totally picking apart everyone's games. Like this girl Say right now, super bossy, not liking it, but I do respect it. She's playing a tough game, but she's kind of mean.
I love going to the mall on Christmas Eve and people watching. I enjoy watching everybody panic. I love the chaos, people walking around like they don't know what to do. One time I won $100 just sitting at the mall, people watching from the mall. So you never know what adventure you'll get there.
I also love people watching. Specifically, I love people watching at the airport. See a lot of different kinds of people from all over the world. Some people might be stressing out over where they're getting or ready to go on a relaxing vacation. Just everyone there going on their own waves. Everyone's lives all like intersecting at one point.
I love throwing things away. I love a good purge. Marie Kondo that shit. Like, get it out of there if it doesn't bring you joy. It makes me go through my old things, makes room for new things to come into your life, and it's just the best feeling. Spring cleaning.
I love dumpster diving. Never know what you're gonna find. I found an Xbox last year. It's like an old dumpster. I'm still proud of that.
Nice. All right, guys. Okay, great. So they're going to backline it, and then each person is going to initiate a scene based off of the inventory that we got from that I love list. All right. So everybody's going to initiate one. Follow your foot. Here we go. Round of
With food.
I know, right? Like I love like sliming it all over my face. Especially this gooey stuff.
Did we start over there?
Yeah, it's behind the jelly.
Oh.
Those
Terry,
strawberries.
tell us how you really feel about this, Terry.
I'm sticky. Is this really? Do we really love this?
Yes. It feels so good. I love being sticky.
It's like fidgety all over my body. It's like I have things and holes that I don't want to even tell you about.
Do I have this in my hair?
You do.
Peas? Is it peas? I love peas in my hair.
I don't know what's in your hair, but that stuff, I don't want to be involved.
Come on,
Isn't it so fun when you're in the Vatican? We can play croquet inside without our pants on. Oh, very nice.
I don't know.
Oh, it's the first time. Oh, oh no.
What do you see? What?
Oh, somebody has jumped the fence.
Oh no!
Oh,
What are we going to do?
we don't put our pants on.
Oh no!
The robes. Oh, she's grabbing one of the holy eggs.
We must stop her.
Where's the security?
Because remember that time you threw it into the TV?
That was one time, and I think safety precautions are for cowards. So,
Well, Mom will never let you forget that.
well, she's gonna forget when I get a perfect strike right here, throwing this thing as hard as I can, while not letting go and not destroying the goddamn TV.
Let's see it.
And I'm not gonna need a strap to do it. So 3, 2.
Caleb, what have you done?
See?
You know, as I sit here in the airport on Christmas Eve, I love watching these folks. What they're doing.
You sound a little creepy when you say that.
Yeah, no, but they sure are interesting. Some of the things that goes on, like take that family over there. What do you see about that family?
Well, looks like they got their hands full. I don't think that the mom and dad like each other too much.
No, they don't.
And I think their kids are a bunch of little shits.
Yeah, and they need to smack them kids around a little bit, put them in their place.
They need spankings.
Spanking.
They don't give spankings out nowadays.
They don't. They don't. Need a spanking spoon.
You're taking it too far.
I'm so excited to get dressed up and run around all of downtown Savannah.
I know, me too.
It's gonna be great. Who are you getting dressed up as?
I'm gonna dress up as Batman.
You're gonna dress up as Batman?
Yep.
Oh, I don't.
I run around as Batman.
Here's the face paint for me. I'm the Joker, baby.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Well, Catwoman just ran by. In fact, I heard her laughing in the audience.
Well, what are you gonna do about it, Batman? I'm gonna poison Savannah's water supply! Oh, isn't it fun to do things in a random July afternoon?
You know what's great too is I'm a billionaire.
See?
One more?
Yeah, yeah. All right, great.
Delightful. Have you ever tasted such an exquisite macaron? Non. C'est bon. Oui, it's perfection. Did you mix it?
But of course.
Oui. It's divine. I have one critique.
Excusez-moi.
Je n'aime pas le couleur. Le couleur pink, c'est mal.
Pardon. I don't actually speak French.
Amazing. All right, now this group is going to get the I love list, and you guys are going to be listening out because y'all are going to do some scenes. Stephen is going to start, then we're going to go 2 times through. What is a word that can inspire them? Any word.
Boogie.
Boogie. Thank you. All right, you're inspired by boogie. All right, go for it, Stephen.
I love to boogie board in the oceans at Daytona Beach, even though I'm way too old to be doing this, and last time I went straight down into the sand.
I love the color green. When the grass is green and the trees are green and you can be somewhere with rolling hills of very bright green, it just makes me very happy.
I love Savannah in the springtime when all the flowers start to bloom, the pink everywhere. I mean, I drive around a lot for my job, and just getting to see some of the nature and scenery just really come to life just brings an extra little bit of joy to my day.
I love taking long trips to the mountains. I find them especially beautiful. I really enjoy hiking, especially with my 2 dogs.
I love roller skating, especially around Forsyth Park, even though I really don't do it.
I really love love walking around new cities that I've never been to before and taking in the architecture. I'm such an architecture nerd, and I love touching the stones of old buildings because I like to pretend that I'm taking in the energy of the past.
I love stones. I love to take them and to throw them across a lake and see them skip all the way to the other side.
I love camping, especially when the weather is amazing and it's like 75 degrees out and you can camp somewhere right on the water, waking up with the sun and cooking your food over a bonfire.
I love getting the chance to wake up whenever the hell I want, not having to wake up early in the morning, just getting to sleep in all the way into like 11 a.m. noon and just get to do whatever the hell I want with my day.
I love having a completely structured day. Getting up at 5:59, like, the second before the alarm clock rings, and just, running 10 miles, and it's really a fantastic way to live.
I love gambling. I'm not very good at it. I like losing a lot of money because then I can win it back.
I love Las Vegas. Love it. I love just letting go in the Sin City. Pool parties, gambling, drinking for free when you're gambling, really expensive, obnoxious buffets where you fill your plates with far more than you can eat and see how much you can shove in your bag and walk out without getting caught.
Nice, awesome!
Alright, we're gonna see some scenes inspired by those I love lists. So everybody is gonna initiate a scene. And here we go, let's get them started with a round of
Why are you pretending to drive?
I have my driver's test tomorrow.
This is the sorry, I gotta watch the road.
Oh, yes, yeah.
This is a great opportunity to pretend. Okay, so put your foot on. So see, we're in Europe.
Okay.
On the countryside. That's why
Okay.
I'm on this side.
Gotcha.
And then, oh, look how pretty.
Whoa.
Eyes on the road.
Okay, I'm focusing. Which one's the gas and which one's the brake again?
Good question. I just kind of do a test.
It's kind of like a feel. It's a feel thing. Okay.
Yeah. It's different in every car,
Yeah, exactly. And then, what is, there's a bunch of lights on the dashboard. What is that? What does that
this
mean?
is this check engine light.
Okay.
Wow. Feel this wall?
I feel it.
Did you know that 39 soldiers were executed against this thing? You still see the bloodstains?
Oh, wow, yeah, you really can. I did not know that, but I feel it. The souls that have lived and lost.
Yeah, sure. Some people say it's haunted to this very day.
Bro!
Why did you go and do that, man? I'm trying to enjoy some scenery, and then you're going and doing this shit, okay? This is why I don't...
That's why you want with me, though.
This is why we divorced.
Isn't this great? I had heard that you liked it, so I figured this would be a really great time to do it.
I find it really relaxing, but I have a hard time doing it. I just learned how to do it. I can only do it with the tiny stones.
Well, I kind of like it because it kind of reminds me of how I feel with my heartbeat when I look at you.
I had no idea you felt that way. Is this what I think it is?
I'm adjusting my shoe.
What?
3, 4, 5, 6. I'm trying to see how many rolls I can get in my bag.
A little louder.
I'm trying to see how many rolls I can fit in my bag. And just be my lookout. Be my lookout.
Okay, louder.
Good, good.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Hey, get me some pickles.
Okay, they're over here.
Like, and some.
I'm almost full.
No, just like a couple pizza too.
Okay, a
like,
pizza.
And maybe those like little brownie things.
Okay. It's gonna be
Okay,
a
we gotta go.
mix.
We gotta go.
Okay.
Daytona Beach 2008. Spring break, here we come. Morning, girl. This is about to be wild. Oh crap, dude, the sun. It's burning me up. My mom told me sunscreen. Did you bring sunscreen?
I always have sunscreen.
Oh, thank you, dude. You are my savior today.
Hold your hand up. All right, that's all I got.
Gotta make sure you get it everywhere. You ever get one of those armpit burns? It's crazy.
Here's a hat.
You
It's that big hat.
big hat. You ready to go boogie boarding?
Let's go do it.
Whoa! What? What's wrong? You're not catching these waves?
No, wrong way.
I got you. Come on, together, like brothers.
One absinthe, please.
2 absinthe.
You like absinthe too?
Yes, it's my favorite drink, but
I like it because it's green.
I like it because it's green too.
I love green. There's no way that you love green more than I love green.
I probably like green more than you like green.
You want to
I-
bet?
Do you see my green hair? My green eyes? My green outfit?
It's faded. Your hair looks yellow.
said it was shake. She said that bright spring green, almost yellow, is the color of the year.
That's interesting.
You know, teach their own.
Yeah, green underwear, green. All my undergarments are green. Every undergarment I own.
Every single one.
Yes.
Gotta give it to you, girl. That's pretty good.
See? Here. All right, we're gonna play a very quick game of freeze tag, okay? So what's gonna happen is there are gonna be 2 people. Andrea, would you come out here? Andrea, and then Jamie, would you come out? Strike a little pose for me. Okay, somebody from the back line at some point in this scene is gonna yell freeze! And they're gonna clap and say it loud, and they're gonna freeze, okay? And then you're gonna come in, let's say I said freeze, I'm gonna come in, take that same position, and start a brand new scene, okay? It's gonna be quick, so y'all quick play. All right, can we get a word to inspire them? Pokemon. Let's get started with a round of applause.
You're no match for my Pikachu. What? Oh yeah, I was messing. You're no match for my Pikachu. Pikachu, I choose you.
She's out of our head! Fabio! Fabio! Ricardo!
Ricardo!
Freeze! Nice. Good freeze.
And so, the first step in juggling, okay? You gotta get your feet wide. Yeah, really get that wide stuff. A little too wide there, my friend, a little too wide.
Freeze! Somebody bop in? Yep. Splash! 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 Are we allowed to do this?
I don't know.
Hey, is that a little froggy swimming? Freeze! Nice.
Can you get down here and help me pick some of these weeds?
Oh, yeah.
They're really taking over the yard here.
They shouldn't be here.
This is some backbreaking work.
Freeze! So do you know how to disarm a bomb? Because I really don't know how to disarm this bomb right now. Like red wire, green wire?
Yeah, of course, I went to bomb school.
Oh my gosh, the bomb squad! The bomb squad's arrived!
You sure we dug this 6 feet deep?
I mean, judging from us being at the bottom, it looks like it.
Freeze.
Nice, good job.
What is that up there?
Oh God, it's a bomb?
Oh, look out!
Freeze. Ah, my leg is broken.
Oh yeah, you're gonna need a splint for that.
I don't think I can
No,
get
no,
up.
I'll call the hospital.
No.
No.
Freeze. Nice, good job.
Roller skating isn't for everyone. Well, I mean, it's fun, but what the fuck is Batman doing here? Oh, it's just roller skating. Are you okay? You're a really pretty crier.
And now, class, we're gonna do a feeling circle. Okay? First thing is I want you to kind of think of one thing that made you happy today.
Frogs.
Perfect. Okay. Now something that maybe made you frustrated.
Freeze. God, I hate meditating.
Awesome, guys, thank you so much for being an amazing, supportive audience. Give it up for your friends and family. You guys did such a good job. It was really fun to be with them. If you think that this looks fun, it is fun and it's also hard. They did a hard thing, but we do have classes. Check us out online. We would love to come for you to come back, come take a class, come see a show. Don't be a stranger to all of you too. I would love it if you guys want to come and let's get a picture. Let's get a group picture. A little shot. So scooch in, make levels. Yes, yes, yes. All right, here we go. Here we go. Anybody wants to take a picture for us? That would be wonderful. Thank you.
Everybody just hold me.
Wacky pose. Yeah, okay. Yay! Yay, cheese! Da-da-da-da. Yay! Awesome. Yay, thank you guys.